So I chose The Three Little Pigs as my book to read. I thought that this book would be great because it is not only written in English but also in Spanish. And it would be a great tool to assess my ELL students who are Spanish speakers to see where they're at with their Spanish as far as are they able to read it? Are they able to pronounce the words properly? And because it's a very familiar story, I could follow the reading. What's great about this book is that it has both the English and Spanish version on the same page. So it will be easy to follow along as students read, but it also would be easy for someone like me who doesn't speak Spanish to have a better assessment of students as they read the story for themselves. So I will be reading in English the story about the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They were very curious about the big, wide world. One summer morning, they set off together. The three little pigs enjoyed being on their own. They shared picnics. They played hide and seek with their new friends. Soon the fall winds began to blow. The pigs knew they would need a warm, safe house for the winter. The pigs decided they would each build their own house. The first little pig grabbed the first thing he saw, some straw from a nearby field, and began to work. The first little pig built his house quickly without much planning. The other two pigs thought the house of straw might not be strong enough. The second little pig thought sticks might be stronger than straw. He gathered the best sticks he could find. He made a frame from the long sticks. Then he tied sticks to the frame to make walls. The second little pig was very happy with his new house. The third little pig still was not sure that sticks would be strong enough. He thought that bricks would make a good, sturdy house. The third little pig began to work. After a long time, he finished his brick house. He was quite happy with it. The two other little pigs were not sure that the brick house was worth all that hard work. While the three little pigs were playing one day, they came across some wolf tracks. They knew the wolf was near, so they ran to their homes and locked their houses up tight. Soon the wolf knocked on the door of the first little pig's house. Little pig, let me come in," said the wolf. "No," cried the first little pig, "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I will huff, and I will puff, and I will blow your house in," shouted the wolf. And with a mighty blow, the wolf blew down the house of straw. The first pig ran to the second pig's house. Soon the wolf knocked on the door. Little pigs, let me come in," said the wolf. "No," cried the pigs, "not by the hair of our chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," shouted the wolf. And with a great breath, the wolf blew down the house of sticks. The two little pigs ran to the brick house. Soon the wolf knocked on the door. little pigs, let me come in, said the wolf. No, shouted the pigs together, not by the hair of our chinny chin chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in, shouted the wolf. The wolf tried and tried. He could not blow down the house of bricks. The wolf came up with a new plan. The three little pigs guessed what he might do, so they lit a fire in the fireplace. The wolf climbed down the chimney. Before he reached the bottom, his tail caught fire. The wolf raced away in a panic. The three little pigs stood in front of the sturdy brick house as they watched the wolf disappear. The wolf was never seen again. The pigs lived happily ever after. So, another great thing about reading this book is the pictures. Every page has a descriptive picture of what's going on. This would be a great way to get students to be engaged in the story is by looking at the pictures and having them describe what is going on, having them make predictions as we read, or looking at the pictures and coming up with story ideas for themselves. So again, The Three Little Pigs, a fun book, an easy read, and a story that is known in quite a few languages. So that's my reason for choosing this book. I hope you enjoyed.